Welcome back to the Treehouse Mates. Old Head Gaming here. We are 7 days away from the launch of Evil Dead the game. That's right, a full week, and that's it. 7 days. That's it, 7 days. But I digress. Today we're going to talk about the 4 Ashes and which one might be right for you, depending on what class and how you play the game. And of course, if you like this content, please drop a like and a comment on the video below. It really does help. And if you want to keep up with all the Evil Dead content, smash that subscribe button, turn on the noti bell, and then, of course, click on that Discord link in the description below and join the community. A place to play. Find people to join up to fight evil Kandarian demons with. Now, today, we're going to talk about the 4 Ashes. And first, we're going to talk about Leader Ash. And as I mentioned in a previous video yesterday, you do need to unlock Ash versus Evil Dead Ash, or El Jefe Ash, or, just Old Ash, whatever you want to call him. Leader Ash needs to be unlocked, and you have to defeat the first level of the campaign for that. So once you do that, you can go in there. And of course, if you're not aware, all characters come with 2 base perks unlocked from the start. And then there's 2 additionals that are locked at level 10 and level 25. So first, leader class. And here's the thing, and we're going to break this down. Ash is the most all-around leader. We were talking about group construction in the video yesterday. You can kind of use whatever group you want with him because he is kind of very flexible. Sure, we'll go with flexible. So his first perk, Show Up and Blow Up, is an activatable perk. You click it, it has a cooldown, nothing out of the ordinary. It's basically like a bomb that goes off in a radius, attacks the balance bar, and does the damage there for all demons in range. Pretty simple. El Jefe is the second perk, and that is also unlocked to start, and that's an area of effect. It gets plus the damage, minus the fear. Pretty simple. So if you're in that aura of Ash, it doesn't have to be unlocked. There's no cooldown. You're going to do more damage, and you're going to take less fear. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Number 3 is Old Friend, and this is unlocked at level 10. And it's just basically you start with a chainsaw. You don't have to go look for it on the map. You don't have to find the chainsaw for Ash. It's just clicked and good to go. And then number 4 is El Jefe Grande, which is unlocked to level 25, which enhances the aura you already have for your, El Jefe aura, but when you perform a melee finisher or a ranged dismemberment, which are basically the same thing, but just one's done with a melee weapon and one's done with a gun. So that's Leader Ash. Pretty simple. Ash Warrior, or as we like to call him, Army of Darkness Ash, is unlocked. None of the other Ashes need to be unlocked, so they're all good to go. They're all there at that point. The first one is called Wiseman's Potion, and this is a really cool, awesome, drinkable, consumable. It's a cooldown, so you click it, then you let the clock tick. When active, it's plus the health regen, plus the fear reduction, plus the damage, and minus damage intake. So it's a really good ability to just kind of up all your powers while taking less damage. Pretty awesome. Shield Blast is his next ability, which every time you lose a shield bar, you basically just explode out, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. It's pretty awesome. You don't have to do anything. It just automatically procs. His level 10 perk is called Finish Strong, and this is every time you do a melee finisher, you get shield bar back. Pretty simple. So you lose them, they blow up for shield blast, you melee finish, you get them back for Finish Strong. Easy peasy. And number 25 skill is Weapon Master Chainsaw. Faster attack speed, plus the damage, plus the health balance, plus the dismemberments. Basically, he just with the chainsaw just does a ton of damage. So that is his Weapon Master. So our Army of Darkness Ash, even though he can't start with it like El Jefe Ash or Leader Ash, he can definitely do more damage with it when he hits the Weapon Master level 25 perk. Now we get down to the Hunter Ash or Evil Dead 2 Ash. And his perks are really cool. So the first one's called Exorcist, which is an ability to basically, and it's an activatable, you hit it, can immediately force a possession out of a lower demon or a member of your party. And if it's on a boss or an elite unit, it also drains infernal energy from the Kandarian demon player. So that's a pretty awesome perk. The next one's called Treasure Hunter, and that is basically you can see supply crates through walls in buildings when you're close enough. So you don't have to go in and explore, turn on a light, do anything. You just basically see the outline and you're like, I'm going in there. I'm going to go get shit. It's pretty easy. His level 10 ability is called I'm the Guy with a Double Barrel. And you start with a double barrel. It's pretty simple. The double barrel that he used in Evil Dead 2 to shoot pretty much everything. You just start with it. So you don't have to go look for a ranged weapon coming out of the gate. And then his level 25 perk goes right with it, and it's Weapon Master Double Barrel. So of course it's faster reload time, plus the damage, plus the damage to balance, plus the dismemberments. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You basically are a wrecking machine with the double barrel. And that brings up the final class, which is the support class Ash, or Evil Dead 1 Ash. Or just good old-fashioned Ashley J. Williams before he got in the shitstorm. So here's our really nice before it got crazy Ash. And his first one's called Reassuring Presence. And this is an activatable to reduce your teammates' fear level. So it's in an area of effect. So if they're near you, you don't need an actual fire to reduce fear. You can just stand near support Ash, and he can actually lower it with that activatable perk. So Ash's second perk is called Alternative Healing. So basically anytime you do a successful heavy melee, because you have heavy melee, you have light melee, a successful heavy melee, you will return health with that. You have leech ability. You'll also get it for everyone that are in your area of effect, just like Reassuring Pressure gave it the fear decrease in that area of effect. Now you'll give health back with successful melee. So far Ash is a really strong support. And then his level 10 perk's called Marked Target for damage. Marked target damage is basically, you'll see a little cross like show up on their forehead, and that's when headshots will lead to, when he successfully hits someone with a headshot, the mark will show up, and the follow-up shot will lead to bonus damage. So you basically just shoot up the possibility of critting and actual damage on the next ranged shot by yourself or a party member. It doesn't have to be you. His level 25 perk is called Marked Target Healing. Very simple. A headshot will still leave the mark, kind of like, my Majin hat. There's a mark right there. You can see it. But the next shot will do Leech Heal. So it's very similar to a successful melee with Alternative Healing. Marked Target Healing will bring back leeched health. And that's the 4 Ashes. And depending on how you play the game, you'll find that a class automatically screams to you. If you're looking to be melee strong, but also have pretty good range and just ability to screw with everything around you, El Jefe Ash is the way to go. He's a little older, he's a little slower, but does great damage and boost everyone around him at the same time. If you're looking to go kind of healing, leeching, return, it's a great way they built support or Evil Dead 1 Ash. You can't complain. And if you're just looking to be a pain in the butt, then Ash Hunter, Exorcist is one of the best abilities in the game, and so is Wise Man's Potions. Both of those perks are really awesome that you get in the Hunter and Warrior class. So both of his DPS classes are really good. They made Ash super strong. I'm not saying other characters have bad perks, because they don't. The only character I think who has bad perks is Ed Getley. I'm not sure still how to play Ed Getley, and it's going to take some time for me to make an idea of what we do with him. But everyone else has ridiculously good perks, and Ash's are even above. It's just next level. It's just good stuff, and you're going to enjoy the hell out of playing as Ash as you slaughter everything in your path. Well, as always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.